Twitch chat can hear me. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Alright, Sonar is for some reason picking up my microphone, but it's not going to OBS for some reason. I don't know why it's so low too. What the hell? Okay, you do hear me. Thank you, Samoa Joe. I really appreciate it. Always glad to see you here. What is going on, everyone? We are here for another day of GSL Global Sluggers League. Lyra unfortunately could not be here today. She's going to be at a comedy show for this time, so she's asked me to host games today. For those of you who do not know, my name is Mr. GameCube. You can call me Cube. You can call me Game. You can call me whatever you like according to my name. Not sure where Obsessed is either. Usually he's here to help with a few things, but I might be doing things solo today. But if you're in the Twitch or YouTube chat and you want to come hang out on Discord, you want to do comms for a game, just join in the audience under GSL Game Day on the Discord and just request to speak, and we'd be happy to have you do some commentary. But we're going to start things off with Dublin Shore Crabs at the Buenos Aires Destroyers. That is our first game up tonight on the docket. Following that will be Beijing Bullet Bills at Seoul Wisps. After that, we'll have Bangkok Hibiscus at Kyoto Wyverns. And finally, to round off the night, we have the Reykjavik Rat Kings versus the Bamberg Jazz. So, I might be commentating my own game, which would be very, very unfortunate for a lot of people, I think. So, we'll see how things go. It's the weekend, though, but I'm also going to need to make some changes to Right, I'm not logged into the actual account, so I need to... Hang on. Let me see if I can do... Oh, right, I can do this. I should be able to do that, right? Is that not right? Crud. Alright. Man, Okay, I was prepared to host the games. I was not prepared to do everything, including the behind-the-scenes stuff for Twitch, because I don't know where Obsessed is. I'm at work in a gas station booth, but ready to watch some baseball. Let's go! And then goes, welcome on in to the Twitch chat. Hope y'all are doing well. We'll be starting games very shortly. I do apologize for the delay. Still setting a few things up here. Let me see what I can do here. Why it didn't give me the option to edit the title, but I could maybe do that in post, or I'm gonna have to log into the account. Unless I can go into dashboard on my account. Let me see. So I made... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix that so it's not going to there. But it is my built-in, unfortunately. So that's gonna be for that. Okay. Let me just pull the stream back up. We're gonna be, unfortunately, I'm going to be doing things solo tonight by the looks of it. So let's just get games started. Oop, I apologize. We should be good to go. Alright, give me 1 second while I make sure everything else is up and running. So y'all can hear me. That's good. I have to figure out what's going on there with that. But let's start off with game 1. This is the Dublin Shore Crabs at Buenos Aires. And let me just double check the rosters just to be sure before I make any hasty starts to this game. I'm not seeing either GM in the Discord. Hopefully we can get some people in. Okay. I knew there was something else I was forgetting to do. It was to share the gameplay on Discord, even though nobody else is here at the moment. Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough one. I'm the incorrect GM. I can be unhelpful if you'd like. Really, I would just like anyone else to do. If anyone else wants to do commentary, you're more than welcome to. I can verify the lineups just fine. But really, I just don't have anyone else to do commentary, so I might be doing back-to-back commentary right now because I don't know where Obsessed is, and Lyra is unfortunately away at the moment and will not be able to commentate games tonight, which is why I'm hosting Eastern League games tonight. With that in mind, though, let's just get these games started. Again, Dublin Short Crabs, Buenos Aires Destroyers. Let's get it going. Good evening, Sluggers Nations. Welcome to Buenos Aires, Argentina at Yoshi Park, where the Buenos Aires Destroyers are hosting the Dublin Shore Crabs. I am Mr. GameCube, for those of you who do not know. You can call me Cube, call me Game, call me whatever you like, according to my name. And welcome to Game Day 4 in the Eastern League Conference. I'm going to be actually on solo comms, it looks like, for today, because Lyra, our commissioner of the league, our co-commissioner of the league, is currently away, and I have no idea where our other co-commissioner, Obsessed, is. So I'm going to be solo on the mic for, I think, a lot of these games. So we got Kuba the Quick already up to bat for Dublin. Lines one deep to Fred Durst. That's going to be caught for the first out after Dry Bones leads off with a base hit. Blue Bones on first with Dark Bones up to with one out. Boo pitching for the Buenos Aires Destroyers. Dark Bones. Oh, a high fly ball deep to center, or shallow left center field. It's going to be caught by Boomerang Bro. Blue Critter taking the fireball from the item cannon, as that will lead to the second out. Red Koopa slaps. Not great contact. That will be caught by Blue Critter to end the inning. 4 up, 3 down. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left stranded. We head to the bottom of the first, where the Destroyers will now have a chance to respond. And they're leading off with a very heavy power lineup, with both Boomerang and Blue Critter leading off, with Fred Durst bridging the chemistry between them. Blue Critter electing to slap one to shallow left. That's going to be down for a base hit. Meanwhile, Fred Durst, now up to bat, charges, takes a curveball for strike 1 from Junior. Slap. That's going to be caught by Yellow Shy Guy on the dive. Throws to first, but will not make it in time. That will be 1 out. What a play by Shy Guy there. Is it set up to 9 innings? Oh, please tell me it's not set up to 9 innings. I could have sworn it was set to 7. Don't tell me I have to restart this. I know it's 7. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I was about to say. Oh my goodness. Boomerang Bro. Slap up the middle. Oh, and the Boo item gonna come in clutch there, as that's gonna get down for a base hit. Okay, Red Madge now up to bat. Chemistry on, 2 outs. Or, sorry, only 1 out. Excuse me, Fred Durst was the one that got out. Boomerang got on base. Red Madge slaps. Caught by Shy Guy. The POW breaks up the double play, but will Blue Critter wake up in time? No. Double play still happens. That'll end the inning. So with 2 hits, no runs, 1 error, and 1 runner left stranded, we're still tied at 0-0 going into the top of the first. And this is where we would talk about the lineups we'd have a nice graphic for you to look at for those of you who are possibly watching the VOD or currently watching us live. But I do not have anyone here with me to do that, so I will be solo comming. We have the lineup for the Dublin Shore Crabs. Leading off for them is Blue Drybones playing at first base, followed by Green Koopa at right field, Dark Bones at third base, Red Koopa at left field, Red Para at center, Drybones at second base, who just went up to bat, and now up to bat is Wario, who's their catcher, with Junior on the mound for them following up, and Yellow Shy Guy, of course, at shortstop, who you've seen a bit. Oh, and that nice grab by the Piranha, very luckily for Shore Crabs. Drybones is going to run home, and he will make it, and that's going to give the Shore Crabs a one-run lead off the Wario single that gave Drybones some extra bases off the Piranha plant. That's one of the hazards in Yoshi Park that kind of makes it tough to play on. You can make stuff happen with just a slap hit, and it'll do just that. Junior now to bat, charging. Takes for strike one. Oh, and Wario with CTE. I was reading Samoa's comment, and Wario got strained between second and third, getting a little greedy there, a little biblical greed, if you will. And that'll be the second out as Yellow Shy Guy manages to get one down for a base hit. But Samoa Joe, a longtime viewer of the GSL, asks if Buenos Aires, since Buenos Aires is 0-3, should they kill 5 of their players to trigger a disaster draft to improve their roster? I don't even think that Buenos Aires has a bad roster. They have a decent blue core. Of course, blue, I think, is the weaker of the characters in terms of stats, and that's a Koopa the Quick Grand Slam. Okay, it is official. I have seen everything there is to see in Mario Super Sluggers. A Koopa the Quick Grand Slam on Yoshi Park has just happened, and the Dublin Shore Crabs are now up 5-0. Unbelievable stuff. Wow, Lyra, you are missing out. So is Obsessed. Why am I the only one here? I don't know. But anyway, Daisy now up to bat up to pitch as Dark Bones will slap one to left. That's caught by Fred Durst to end the inning. But Koopa the Quick with a grand slam to cap off a 5-run inning for the Shore Crabs. We now go over to the Buenos Aires lineup, who's got, as we've seen, Blue Critter, their second baseman, up to bat first, followed by Fred Durst, left fielder, Boomerang Bro at shortstop, Red Magic Koopa at first base, and currently up to pitch currently up to bat, our starting pitcher for Buenos Aires is Boo. Oh, and the green shell lines one through. That was Junior that got hit by the green shell, as well as Drybones out at second. And now up to bat is Star King Boo for the Shores. On deck is Daisy with Blue Shy Guy in the hole, followed by Jalen Brunson. Oh, and that's going to be caught by the Piranha Plant. And that's going to be a standing... Well, is it really standing if he's levitating? I don't know, but it's a double for King Boo. Now up to bat is Daisy, who charges, takes her strike one. Now, I know that King Boo and Boo have some orange face paint on, but that does not mean they have chem with orange characters like Daisy, unfortunately. So, there is no chem boost. Daisy is going to have to do this all by herself, but hopefully can score a run in. Charges, lines one deep right center field. That's going to be the train. Oh, they go. Okay, Daisy didn't need the chem. It's a 3-run homer. The Koopas just did not jump for it. The train went by them. They had the chance, and they let it go. Buenos Aires with 3 runs, and they are suddenly back in this game. What? They just didn't jump. Now up to bat is The Drink, a.k.a. Blue Shy Guy. Charges. Ground ball, left field. That gets past the infield. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to bring Jalen Brunson up to bat to round off the bottom of the order for Buenos Aires. Blue Critter on deck. Brunson with a swing and a miss for strike one. Also, nobody out still. Oh, it takes another pitch. Doesn't swing for strike two. Change up from Junior. That's going to be down the center. That's going to be a nice base hit for Brunson. That's going to put runners on first and second. Nobody out. And Blue Critter with chemistry on. Could we see a potential rally going for Buenos Aires as they potentially take the lead? Blue Critter takes the changeup for strike one. He is looking to charge, though. Charges. Fastball from Junior. That's up the middle. That's down for a base hit. And a great boo item from, I believe that was Fred Durst on the item cannon. Brunson rounding third, heading home. The buddy throw is going to be just in time. Brunson got a little greedy there, trying to get to home, but the Para-Koopa and Koopa outfield does get the throw in time. They do still score a run, and with only one out, Buenos Aires is coming up on the heels of Dublin Shore Crabs. So now, Fred Durst up to bat. Great job with the boo item right there, getting Blue Critter to second. Unfortunately, couldn't get Brunson home, but still a great rally so far. Oh, but then disaster strikes. Shy Guy with an amazing dive to turn double play and end the inning. But still, a great 4-run inning for Buenos Aires. They are back in this game with put it within one. Let's see if Dublin can extend their lead or if Buenos Aires defense can absolutely hold. We now go to the top of the third, and leading off is Red Koopa. Koopa the Killer, as he is known. Who charges, lines one to left center. That's going to be... oh, no, caught by the Piranha Plant. King Boo, unable to get that. Oh, and Red Koopa, are you going to make it to second? Yes, he is. He slides. A little bit of odd base running there, but he does make it to second. Now up to bat is Red Para. Slaps. That's going to be caught by Boomer, who turns a double play. What an amazing jump by Boomerang, bro. And you know what I had to say to that? Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Dry Bones, meanwhile, slaps one to left center. That's going to be down for a base hit. Wario now up to bat. Sporting the lime green and orange of Dublin Shores Crabs. Who's going to charge? Lines one to center. That's going to be caught by Blue Shy Guy to end the inning. So Dublin unable to respond. They still lead by one, but now Boomerang Bro leading off the Buenos Aires Destroyers. Could they take the lead this inning? Charges. Line drive deep to right center. That's going to be down for a base hit off the train. And Junior showing how exhausted he is on the mound now. Meanwhile, Red Madge stepping up to the plate. Charges. Deep fly ball, left center field. That's going to be a weight room moment. The green shell, though, does break up a throw. Boomerang could advance to second, but he will elect not to, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Boo steps up. Civilian Boo. Lines one to center. That's going to be down for a base hit. King Boo, my liege, now up to bat with the star. Charges. Ooh, takes one right down the middle for strike one. Great curveball by Junior. Charges. Ooh, this one, King Boo swings at. Line drive right to the Piranha Plant. And that's going to bring Boomerang Bro home. King Boo advances to second. And it is a tie ball game. And dare I say it, we've seen this situation before. 2 runners on, and guess who is up to bat? It is Daisy, who had a dinger in the second inning that started the Buenos Aires rally. And it looks like Junior will be stepping off the mound. It is only the bottom of the third. Wario coming in to relieve, and he will have to survive a bit longer than he would ideally like to. And he's already going into a star pitch. Does not want to take any chances with Daisy, who's already got the home run under her belt. Oh, this time throws a changeup. Daisy lines one high and deep to center field. Oh, the train's going to hit Para. Or, yeah, it is. Oh, didn't land in the train, though. Daisy stays on second. King Boo rounding third, heading home, scores. It is a 7-5 lead for Buenos Aires. I don't know how that didn't land in the train, but it is still a 2 RBI double for Daisy. Dare I say she's on cycle watch now, as a triple and a single is all she needs to be the first player in GSL history to hit for a cycle this season. as Blue Shy Guy, showing Star Swing, takes for strike one. Not using his star this time, going to slap, swing and a miss for strike two though. Very unfortunate there. The drink watches the changeup, slaps. That's going to be caught by Drybones, who turns the double play to end the inning. It ends the rally, but the damage has been done. Daisy with another amazing performance at bat gives Buenos Aires a three-run inning with the lead now 7-5. Shore Crabs offense has been pretty silent since that second inning. They need to get something going, and unfortunately that slap from you Junior was not it. Yellow Shy Guy now at the bottom of the order. Grounder right to Boomerang Bro, who makes the throw to Kamek. Red Magic Koopa at first for the second out. Blue Bones now up to bat. With 2 outs already, they need to get something going. Slap. No, that's not going to get past the infield. Boomerang Bro with the boomerang catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Shore Crabs. And it is all of a sudden just Buenos Aires as they are leading 7-5 going into the bottom of the 4th with their blue core up to bat. Jalen Brunson leading them off at the bottom of the order. Green Shell unable to make contact with Yellow Shy Guy. Jalen Brunson will be out at first. Now up to bat is Blue Critter. No chemistry on base. What can he do here? Charges. Makes contact. Lines one to center field. That's going to be... Oh, the boo is well timed by Fred Durst. And the train. That's going to advance Blue Critter to second. Grounding second. He elects to retreat. He will stay at second for another standing double. Fred Durst now up to bat. Charges. Makes contact. Lines one to left. That's going to be caught by Koopa the Killer. What an amazing grab right there, forcing the second out, as well as forcing Blue Critter back to second. Boomerang Bro, ground ball to first. Blue Drybones not letting that get past him, and that will end the inning, unfortunately, for Buenos Aires. We are still set knotted 7-5. Buenos Aires with the lead. We head to the top of the 5th with the Koopa rally leading off for the Shore Crabs. Koopa the Quick with a shocking grand slam earlier in this game. Lines one over Boomerang Bro. That's going to be down for a base hit. And now Dark Bones up to bat. One runner on, nobody out. Ooh, a star pitch from Daisy. This could be disastrous. If not for the item, or, well, actually, because of the boo item, it's not going to do anything. And Blue Critter will be under that to make the grab. Great use of the star pitch by Daisy. Very fortunate that the item on the item cannon was nothing more than a boo. It had no impact on the play. Meanwhile, another star pitch from Daisy. Koopa the Killer slaps. Lines one to Blue Critter. The Green Shell is probably going to do something. It is, but Koopa the Quick not running and will be out at second on a fielder's choice, I guess? Because Boomerang Bro was able to make the grab and throw to Daisy, who was there to be on base for the out. So with 2 outs, Red Para with a fly ball. That's not going to do anything because there is no item on deck, and that will unfortunately end the inning for the Shore Crabs. Another scoreless inning for the Shore Crabs. Offense stagnant since the second inning, and we now head back to the Buenos Aires Destroyers with Red Magic Koopa leading off in the bottom of the 5th. If I had a nickel for every time a train would be inside the park, inside a ballpark, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice already. I believe that's the quote you were referring to. Meanwhile, Madge lines one to Para, who catches it for the first out before getting obliterated by the bomb. Oh, and Yellow Shy Guy with a grab, who also gets obliterated by an item, but already made the play, so that will be out number 2. King Boo now up to bat. Nobody on. Charges. Takes one inside for strike 1. Grounder. Oh, just foul at the last second. Count is 0-2. Ground ball to Yellow Shy Guy. Throws to first, and that will be the out. 3 up, 3 down for Dublin. Their defense is holding strong, but they need to get their offense going. We head to the top of the 6th now with, I believe this is normal Drybones, or just Drybones, followed by Wario and Bowser Jr. Drybones slaps deep to shallow left center. That's going to be down for a base hit. Now up to bat is Wario. How does he want to approach this? Slaps. That's shallow. That's down for a base hit. Jalen Brunson fields the ball, gets it back into the infield. Runners on first and second for Junior. A Star Swing right here would be very good. Would definitely get Dry Bones home. Bowser, not showing Star Swing, takes it inside for strike one. Slaps. That's going to be caught by Boomerang Bro, and I think they're going to turn a triple play. They will, and that will end the inning, Junior, with a very risky decision to go for a slap with full stars in the pocket. And it does not get past Boomerang Bro. He turns a triple play to end the inning. Dublin Short Crabs still unable to find their offense. And now we go back to the Destroyers. Daisy with a massive dinger early in the bottom of the third that gave Buenos Aires the lead. Or, excuse me, a 3-run homer that put them within one, and a double that gave them the lead. Unfortunately, though, unable to do anything there as she grounds one out to Dry Bones. The Drink now up to bat. Charges. Deep fly ball. Right center field. The train is there! It's not going to land in the train, but it is going to be a fair ball. The Drink, rounding second, elects to retreat, and he will be safe with a double. That train has just been a nightmare for the Short Crabs this entire game. But I don't think you can blame the train alone for the Short Crabs, as there was that one home run that the Koopas could have jumped for. They just didn't. And Brunson follows that pitch tremendously well. Grounds one to right center field. That's going to be... Oh my goodness! Shy Guy's going to score from second. The buddy throw, I think... There was a buddy toss. I think it bounced off the... Oh, no! The plant out at right center field hit Para and interrupted the buddy throw. That's why that didn't happen. Unbelievable. Blue Critter now up to bat with chemistry on and only one out. Charges. Deep fly ball. That's going to be a weight room moment. And unfortunately, I don't think that POW is going to do anything unless it directly makes contact. No, but the buddy throw. Great effort by Para to attack the POW and the ball at the same time to get a buddy throw to Koopa. The throw won't make it to first for a double play, but great job by that outfield there. Fred Durst now up to bat. 2 outs. 1 runner on. Charges. Deep line drive, right center field. It's back. They're going to jump this time, and Red Para catches it for the final out of the inning. Wow. That could have been disastrous for the Short Crabs, but this time, Paracoopa is not going to make the same mistake twice. Unfortunately, they probably could have jumped at that 3-run shot earlier, and it would have been a completely different game. But now, Destroyers up 8-5 with only 1 inning remaining. Yellow Shy Guy leading off for the Short Crabs, and lines one out to Blue Critter. Unfortunate. Blue Dry Bones now at the bat. Slaps. That's going to be to deep left center field. That's going to be... Oh my... Shy Guy bobbled into the plant. That's going to be a double for Dry Bones. It was an intended buddy bobble, I think, to Fred Durst because the shell was going to hit, but it landed in the plant. So Koopa the Quick now up to bat, ground ball to Boomerang Bro, who gets hit by the fireball. And that's runners on the corners, still with only 1 out. Buenos Aires trying to hold on desperately. Dark Bones now up to bat for the Shore Crabs. Charges. Takes outside for strike 1. A star pitch from Daisy. There is an item on deck, though. That's a fly ball. That's going to be caught by Boomerang Bro. Okay, so the bomb did not actually matter there, surprisingly. The crowd is getting excited. This could be Buenos Aires' first win of the season, and it would be a major upset, but it looks like Daisy will be stepping off the mound for Red Magic Koopa. Not a bad switch. But with only 1 out needed, Red Koopa charges, takes for strike 1. Slap. That's going to be caught by Blue Critter, and that ends the game. Buenos Aires comes home to play Dublin and walks out with a W. Final score 8-5. An absolute thriller of a game from start to finish. Unfortunately for Short Crabs, your offense started off strong and just kind of fizzled out. Buenos Aires played a phenomenal game both offensively and defensively and got the job done. A much deserved win for Buenos Aires as we take a look at those box scores, but none other than having a look at your MVP, Buenos Aires Daisy. Let's have a look at those box scores. Oh my goodness, Koopa the Quick with a performance of a lifetime, and it wasn't enough. A grand slam, and you still can't pull out the win. Very unfortunate. Everybody around him, aside from Blue and regular Dry Bones, just did not really contribute. I mean, Dark Bones 0, Wario 30, Junior 10. Just very, very unfortunate underperformance from these guys. As we take a look at the Destroyers, who had a phenomenal performance all around. Fred Durst, Red Mage, not doing a whole lot in terms of offense or defense, but they do have the 10 points for their items. They did something at least, and everybody else kind of did the bare minimum, but Blue Critter and Daisy, your clear offensive players from this game, they got the job done. That's a big win for Buenos Aires, their first win of the season, I might add. But that's going to do it from us for Game 1 of Game Day 4. I've been Mr. GameCube, and as always, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you can call me Cube, call me Game, call me whatever you like to corner my name. And I do apologize that Lyra was not here for these games to do the intro like we normally do. But hopefully she'll be back for the next one. But thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Okay. 1 game down, 3 to go. And I'm going to just temporarily restart Dolphin real quick. And by Dolphin, I do mean my authentic and official Nintendo Wii. Please don't strike me down, Nintendo. Alright, we now have on the dock. Give me 1 second while I go ahead and update the master document for the league. Unbelievable stuff right there. What a game. Alright, and up next we have the Bangkok Hibiscus taking on the Kyoto Wyverns. And I believe both of these lineups are correct. If not, Lyra, I'm sorry. It's still fuck that orange ping pong ball. True. Alright, let me see here. I head back to the master dock. I'm gonna look at the lineups real quick. Good thing these two teams are at the top. For the Kyoto Wyverns, I've got Green Toad, right field, Blue Pianta, center field, Red Toad, left field, Hammer Bro at shortstop. Ooh, I'm glad I caught this. Somehow this was not correct. I don't know how I didn't finish the infield for Kyoto, but Blue Magic Koopa at second base, Dixie Kong is pitching, Mario is at third, Harley Quinn is at catcher, Saquon Barkley at first. And in terms of lineup, that should be what I've got. Green Toad, Blue Pianta, Red Toad, Hammer Bro, Blue Magic Koopa, Dixie Kong, Harley Quinn, Mario, and Saquon Barkley. And then for the Hibiscus, I've got Yellow Toad at first base, Pablo Sanchez at third, followed by Wiggler, who is on the mound, Petey Piranha, who's at shortstop, Berto at second base, Monty Mole left field, Bennett Blanc, I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry, I'm not French, center field, and Beef Boss at right field, with Tucker Craft rounding out at center field, and that is the batting order you see for the Hibiscus. So, we now get ready for our second game of the night. Bangkok Hibiscus versus Kyoto Wyverns, starting right now. Konnichiwa, minasan, and welcome to Kyoto, Japan Playroom, where the Kyoto Wyverns will be taking on the Bangkok Hibiscus. I am Mr. GameCube, for those of you who do not know. Lyra, unfortunately, is not here right now for the Eastern League, so I will be solo comming the games today. I am Mr. GameCube. You can call me Cube, call me Game, call me whatever you like. What am I name? And Yellow Toad leads off with a base hit for the Hibiscus as Pablo Sanchez now steps up to the plate. And Pablo lines one to center field. That's down for a base hit. Nice green shell on deck. That was from Wiggler, and that's going to advance Yellow Toad to third. Now up to bat is Wiggler. Wiggler with a slap deep to left center. That's going to be down for a base hit. That's going to bring Yellow Toad home. It is 1-0 Hibiscus. Wiggler with the RBI single. Now at the bat is PT Piranha, who charges but takes for strike one. This pre-charge from Dixie Kong is going to be very annoying for a lot of teams, I think, this season. Meanwhile, but Petey does not care. Lines one deep left. That's back. That's gone. It is a 3-run homer for Petey, and it is a 4-0 lead for the Hibiscus, starting off in the top of the first. Ooh, a rough start for the Kyoto, as Dixie already exhausted after 4 batters. Birdo now up the bat with nobody out. He's going to slap. That's going to be just over Hammer Bro for a base hit. Dixie staying on the mound, but may not be for long. Monty Mole now up the bat. Charges. Caught by Hammer and turns an amazing double play. The chemistry with Saquon Barkley at first made that throw happen. Great defensive stand by this infield, but Bennett LeBlanc lines one to right. That's going to be down for a base hit. Gameplay not showing on Discord. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not sure why that is the case. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I... Okay. Beef Boss lines one to right. That's going to be caught by Green Toad, and that's going to end the inning. It is now 4-0 Hibiscus as we head to the bottom of the first. Green Toad leading off for Kyoto. Ground ball. That's going to be fielded by Petey, but the green shell breaks it up. That's going to get Green Toad to first. 1 runner on with nobody out. Blue Pianta up the bat. Slaps. Deep, shallow center. That's going to be down for a base hit. Or is it? No, he is going to beat the throw. That is correct, McFluffums. Thank you for explaining that. Meanwhile, a double play off the Red Toad slap. Not able to get that ball down. And Hammer Bro charges, caught by Beef Boss to end the inning. Ooh. Unfortunately, not what you want to see from Kyoto's offense. But they still trail 4-0 as we head back to the top of the second. Bangkok already through their lineup is now up to Tucker Kraft, or their final player in the lineup. Will go back to the top of the lineup with Yellow Toad on deck. Mario unleashing a star pitch. Tucker Kraft makes contact. That's me. A line drive to Blue Magic for the first out. Oh, Buzz. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yellow Toad this time slaps. That's going to be down for a base hit. Yeah, Buzz, I believe our game is last on the schedule for tonight. Give me 1 second. Pablo Sanchez, line drive, caught by Hammer Bro. Yellow Toad stranded between running for second. Has to go back, but won't make it in time. That will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. A much-needed defensive stand for Kyoto. Now their offense has to get something going. Blue Magic Koopa charging. Takes for strike 1. He's going to also watch this one for strike 2. Slaps. That's going to be shallow center, down for a base hit. If I take a look at the schedule real quick. Yeah. Oh, wait. I was supposed to do Beijing Bullet Bills and Soul Wisps next. Okay, so yeah, we have this Bullet Bills and the Wisps next, and then we have Rat Kings at Bomberg. My apologies. All good, Buzz, all good. Dixie Kong with a nice base hit, setting up Harley Quinn with no outs, runners on first and second. Wiggler, though, still going strong on the mound. 2 strikes in a row. Harley Quinn desperately behind the count. Slaps. That's going to be fielded by Birdo. Unfortunately, the bomb is not going to break up a double play, although Blue Madge does make it to third. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Mario up to bat, slaps. Shallow left center. That's down for a base hit. Blue Madge will score. It is a 4-1 game. There won't be a shutout tonight, but this Hibiscus offense is not going to give up anytime soon, I don't think. But Mario desperately getting a run in to cut into the deficit. Saquon Barkley now up to bat. Charges. Takes for strike 1. Slaps. That's going to be... And there it is. The PD dive to end the inning. Just an unbelievable player, both on offense and defense. We now head to the top of the third, and guess who's on deck? But first, Wiggler up to bat for the Hibiscus. Meanwhile, Wiggler watches the fireball from Mario for strike 1. Slaps. That's going to go over Firebro. Shallow left center. That's down for a base hit. And that puts a runner on with Chem for Petey. Nobody out. Petey charges. Makes horrible contact. The POW is going to break up a potential double play. Wiggler unable to beat the throw in. So that will be an out at second. Unfortunate contact from Petey, resulting in an out as Birdo steps up to the plate. Charges. Line drive to right center. That's down for a base hit. Petey rounding second, but decides to retreat. Realizes he's not fast enough to make it to third. Runners on first and second. 1 out for Monty Moonball Mole. Takes the curveball outside for strike 1. Charges. This time inside for strike 2. Mario throwing a changeup. Monty will slap. That's going to get to shallow right. That's down for a base hit. And that's going to load the bases for Bennett LeBlanc. And another swing and shear, which you don't really see too often. Mario star pitching. Star swing counter. And a double play off the glove of Saquon Barkley. A line drive right to him. Catching it while tagging first. Makes a double play to end the inning. A much-needed defensive stand for Kyoto. Now up to bat, Green Toad. Charges. Lines 1 to center. That's down for a base hit. Meanwhile, up to bat, Blue Pianta. 1 runner on, nobody out. Takes the curveball outside for strike 1. That's a deep fly ball, right center field. The Mies will get under it, jump, and Beef Boss makes the grab for the first out of the inning. An amazing grab by the outfield there, preventing a home run. Blue Pianta desperately trying to get some runs on the board for Kyoto. Probably not what you want to see from him, but you at least appreciate the effort he's putting out. But Pianta from Petey, the Piranha, is an absolute menace. Doesn't even need his dive and turns a double play to end Kyoto's inning, I guess. I was about to say rally, but there wasn't really a rally. Meanwhile, up to bat is Beef Boss, who's going to slap one deep to right. That's going to be caught by Green Toad for the first out. Now up to bat is, once again, Tucker Kraft for the Hibiscus. All-time pro for the Green Bay Packers and Global Sluggers League Me of the Year frontrunner, I would say. Unfortunately, though, slaps one to Hammerbro for the second out. Yellow Toad now up to lead off the top of the order for Bangkok once again. This one's going to go over Blue Mage for a base hit. And the POW is going to land. Oh, that could be a Yellow Toad. Do you want to run? No, he's going to elect to stay at first. Sees that there's already 2 outs. Doesn't want to take anything risky, but that might have been a little too conservative. Pablo Sanchez slaps, and that's going to be caught by Blue Mage to end the inning. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered had had Yellow Toad been running from first or second, because it still would have ended the inning. But we head back to the bottom of we head down to the bottom of the 4th. Hammer Bro up to bat for Kyoto. They're still down by 3. Their defense is holding strong since that first inning. But they need to get the offense chugging. They need to put some runs in, and they need to do it quickly. Blue Mage now up to bat. Slaps, that's going to be caught by PD, who's going to turn an easy double play. Now up to bat is Dixie Kong, though, for Kyoto. Unfortunately, no chemistry, 2 outs. This is not looking good for them. Slap. That's going to actually be down for a base hit. Birdo unable to make the grab. I don't know if she attempted to grab it, but it would not have mattered. I think it just got past her for a base hit. Harley Quinn now up to bat with Mario on deck. Harley Quinn slaps. That's going to be caught by Birdo to end the inning. This time she's able to make a play on the ball, and that will do it for Kyoto this inning. Going to the top of the 5th. Again, Wiggler into PD. This could be disastrous, but it wasn't all that scary last time, as PD grounded one to Hammer Bro, but a potential double play was broken up by a POW item from Birdo. Wiggler doing his job as he slaps and gets down for a base hit. PD on with nobody out. Runner on first with chemistry. Charges. Makes great contact. Lines one deep right center field. That's got the height. That's got the distance. Does it have the deep speed? Doesn't matter. It is gone. It is a 2-run shot for PD Piranha. And that extends the lead for the Hibiscus 6-1. 6-1. There he is. 360 no-scope onto home plate. Now up to bat is Birdo. Birdo. Line drive to left center. That's down for a base hit. And just like that, PD with 2 home runs to his name, 5 RBIs. He is having a breakout performance tonight. And on Junior's Playroom of all stadiums. Not the easiest stadium to hit a home run on. Although it is Star PD, so it does not surprise me in the slightest. Meanwhile, Mario already exhausted on the mound. I believe Blue Mage would be their next pitcher, but... Ooh, Hammer Bro makes a grab. That'll turn a triple play to end the inning, but PD's 2-run homer does extend the lead. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, Mario leads it off for Kyoto, but they need to make something happen on offense because they are in the hole right now. Mario watches, slaps, shallow right center. That's down for a base hit. A good start for this Kyoto offense. They just need to establish the slap. Saquon charges left center field. That's down for a base hit. That'll advance Mario to 3rd, putting runners on the corners with nobody out. Now to bat is Green Toad. Chemistry on. Watches for strike 1. Decent curveball from Wiggler. This one, ooh, horrendous contact by Green Toad. That will score Mario, but they turn a double play. It is now 6-2. A little, choked up a little too much on that at-bat. Got really close to the plate, and unfortunately, the bad contact resulted in a double play. Still scored a run, but not ideal for Kyoto right now. And the boo item is going to come into play, but it won't do much as BP unable to take advantage of it. He is too slow. That'll be a base hit with 2 outs. Red Toad up to bat. Watches for strike 1. Again, choking up on the base right now, because that can result in bad contact, and that's going to be a slap to Birdo, and that will end the inning. A 1-run inning for Kyoto, but it's not going to be enough. We head to the top of the 6th. Hibiscus with a 6-2 lead, and they are slowly approaching PD territory again. Beef Boss now up the bat, charges, ground ball, Saquon Barkley fields it, makes the run to first, and makes the out. Mario is still exhausted on the mound, but desperately fighting to keep his team in this game. Tuckercraft charges, takes outside for strike 1. This time. Line drive over Hammer Bro for a base hit. He could go for 2, does he? Yes, he does. Banana's out to try and affect the players, but only hitting Red Toad there. BP will field the ball, and Tuckercraft will remain at second with 1 out. Yellow Toad up to bat. Swing and a miss. A nice curveball from Mario for strike 1. This time, though, Yellow Toad slaps. That's going to be down for a base hit. Tuckercraft rounding third, heading home, is going to have to retreat. Harley Quinn runs him back. They make the out at third! Tuckercraft got really greedy, and it came back to bite him. Unable to reach back to third, he is out. And Pablo grounds one to Saquon Barkley, or it was a line drive, and Saquon caught it. That will end the inning for the Hibiscus, and the Kyoto Wyverns with another chance to cut back into this lead. Leading off for them, though, is Hammer Bro. This is a very unfortunate thing about Kyoto's lineup, is they have a great... Oh, but the... I was about to say, it's Hammer Bro, but with nobody on, even if he hit a home run, it wouldn't do much, but Bennett LeBlanc out at center field, Meme Magnet Hands at its finest. As he makes another grab off of Blue Madge with a charge to center for out number 2. This is not what you want to see from Kyoto at all. Now head to Dixie, who slaps, caught by Berto, and we are 3 up, 3 down. Oh my goodness. We head to the top of the 7th. Kyoto only has 1 more inning with a potential extension to the lead as Wiggler is up to bat with PD on deck, followed by Berto. And an exhausted Mario at that on the mound might be disastrous. Wiggler with a slap just over Blue Match. That's down for a base hit. And I think that... No, Mario will remain on the mound. He might go for the... No, he's not going to unload the star pitches. PD lines one left, but it's foul. That would have been his 3rd home run of the day. Mario attempts to pick off Wiggler. Doesn't work. Throws another one. PD charges. Late contact. Lines one left, and that one's going foul for strike 2. PD may not charge at this one. Ooh, a star pitch from Mario. PD slaps, and that's going to be down for a base hit. The slap, not what you want to see from PD, but on 2 strikes, you're not exactly going to see him charge too often. But it does result in a base hit, and that will retire Mario for Blue Madge. The infield slightly compromised, but Mario not a terrible infielder, but you would much rather him have survived on the mound a bit longer. Meanwhile, Berto sends one deep right field. Blue Pianta being a little slow. Oh, that's going to be the wall. That's going to be a base hit for Berto. A very anticlimactic single at that, as Monty Mole steps up to the plate. Base is loaded, nobody out. Moonball lines one to center. That's going to be caught by Blue Pianta. That Wiggler does tag, and the power is going to prevent a throw. It is 7-2 Hibiscus lead. 2 runners on with 1 out, and Bennett LeBlanc showing bunt. Takes for strike 1. Doesn't make contact. Shows bunt again. Ooh, pulls back in time, and that's going to be ball 1. Count is 1-1 with another bunt showing. Fly. Caught by Saquon Barkley. The POW unable to break up anything, and that turns a double play to end the inning. A very unfortunate bunt attempt by Bennett. But a 7-2 lead for the Bangkok Hibiscus. Kyoto on their last leg desperately needs to score 5 runs. Otherwise, it's curtains for them. Harley Quinn lines one to center. It's going to be caught. Center fielder Bennett LeBlanc having a phenomenal performance on defense. Now up to bat is Mario. Charges. Grounder up the middle. That's down for a base hit. Getting right between Berto and PD. Now up to bat is Saquon Barkley. Gonna watch that one. Not even attempting to swing for strike 1. That's a slap. Up the middle for a base hit. Runners on first and second for Kyoto with only 1 out. Now up to bat is Green Toad. Chemistry on base. Only affecting the charge swing, though. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's a ground ball. But the fire! The fireball breaks up the play on PD. Bases are now loaded for Blue Pianta. Blue Pianta. Star swing. Deep to center. That's going to be caught. Mario tags. Runs home. He will be safe. It is 7-3. But we're down to the final out. Red Toad needs to get a slap hit down to potentially set up Hammer Bro for a tie. A tying Grand Slam or a tying 3-run homer if he can get Saquon home. Slap from Red Toad. That's going to be shallow center. That's down for a base hit. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. It comes down to hit this final at-bat potentially. Hammer Bro showing star swing. Makes contact deep center. That's going to be caught by Bennett LeBlanc, and that's going to be your game. Unfortunate for Kyoto. They had their foot on the gas, but just it wasn't enough. The Hibiscus walk out of Playroom with a W. Final score 7-3. You had everything going right for Kyoto until the very end. Hammer Bro just did not have the confidence to charge swing, and it unfortunately resulted in the end of the game. And of course, your MVP from the Bangkok Hibiscus, none other than PD Piranha, as we take a look at those box scores. A phenomenal 120 performance from PD, and a solid 100 performance from Wiggler. A decent supporting cast in Yellow Toad and Birdo. Everyone else doing bits and pieces there, but just enough to walk out with a W. An unfortunate performance for this Kyoto team, and I think that just says it all. Star Hammer Bro with only 10. You had your chance, bases loaded, and he went for the star swing. It just wasn't going to cut it. Oh, man. This is such a good team on paper. The slap cord leading into your power hitter, just, it didn't work out because sometimes when the slap cord came up, it was the final out leading, nobody on for Hammer Bro. So not many opportunities to bring in runs, and it ultimately cost them. But PD, again, just too strong. That's going to do it from Kyoto for us. We'll see you for Game 3. We have the, I believe it is the Beijing Bullet Bills taking on the Korean Seoul Wisps. So tune in for that game. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below who you're rooting for in the GSL. And be sure to stay hydrated, because watching baseball can make you very thirsty. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that. Check out the Discord link. Join us for Discord. Watch these games live when they happen. But yeah, we're going to head on over to Game 3. We'll see y'all next time. All right, everybody, we're going to take a 1-minute hydrate break. Get your drinks, get your snacks, while I set up the next game. I believe it is... No, that is... this is Dublin. Yeah, here we are. Beijing Bullet Bills at Seoul. I'm actually going to restart the Wii just to be sure. I do apologize. I ended up having the games out of order by mistake. I totally forgot that Beijing was supposed to be the second game of the night. That is my apologies to both GMs for that. But we're slowly making our way through. Oh, there's Obsessed. Obsessed, would you like to join me on comms? Hang on. How do I... Could have sworn there was a way to... invite to the stage, but I'm not sure why it's not letting me do that. I could just open the stage, I guess. Or was that something I had to do first? Anyway. Let's see. Obsessed, are you there? Alright. Whoops, that is... I pressed the... Okay. Here we go. Game 3. This is the Beijing Bullet Bills at Korea Seoul Wisps at beautiful Luigi's House Bunnet Mansion. Hold on 1 second while I wait for Obsessed. Hang on, how do I invite you to the stage? Could have sworn that was an option, but apparently I'm not sure how to do that here. Oh, there we go.
I did it.
Okay, thank you, Obsessed. Oh. Hello.
How's it going, man?
I'm tired. I had to come back-to-back games.
I'm sorry.
But it's all good. Buenos Aires with an upset. Got their first win, 8-5 against Dublin Shore Crabs. Hibiscus walked out of Kyoto with a W. Hammerborough had a chance to tie the game up. Star swing to center field for the final out with bases loaded in the game. But now we've got Beijing and Seoul. And I'm just going to double check to make sure that these lineups are correct.
We'll grab
a
drink really quickly.
Yeah. Donnie Storm.
I haven't even taken my work clothes off yet, man.
I feel that. Funky Kong at third.
We got right to the games. We got
Donkey
right to
Kong
what's
at
important.
First. Green Madge at second. Light Blue Yoshi shortstop. Baby Mario left field. Baby DK center field. And Diddy Kong at catcher. For Seoul, Waluigi's catcher. Fat Luke on the mound. Magenta Toad left field. Red Pianto center. Blue Toad right. Yellow Pianto second. Charlie at first. Yellow Magic Koopa at shortstop. And Peach at third base. That looks all good to me. And I need to pull the stream back.
Streaming to Discord.
Yeah, I need to share a screen on Discord so that way Obsessed can see the gameplay. And there we go.
Okay, this is who again?
This is the Beijing Bullet Bills and Seoul.
Yep.
The Seoul Wisps.
Got it.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know. You can do intro if you'd like.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's do it.
Who's home? I'm sorry.
This is at Seoul.
Okay. Welcome to Seoul, South Korea for Game 3 of Eastern League Game Day 4 as the Wisps welcome in the Beijing Bullet Bills. My name's Obsessed. I'm here with Mr. GameCube on the comms. GameCube, good night for baseball tonight?
It's been a fantastic night. We've seen some exciting games already, and I'm expecting no different from this game.
I just got here, so he's getting my hopes up, and there's a down hit into right center leadoff knock for Tiny Kong.
We look at these two teams right now. Coming off for Beijing, they are still 0-3.
Big swing into center. Wait a second.
Currently, the
Buddy jump makes the play.
Beijing currently the only team without a win in the Eastern League, as Buenos Aires earlier with a huge upset over Dublin. Meanwhile, Seoul coming off of a rough loss to Texas last week. It's going to be an interesting battle between these two teams. A very Kong-heavy focused team and a decent slap-heavy team on Luigi's Mansion. Who do you think is going to come out on top tonight?
I think the slap is too strong on Luigi's Mansion, but Funky Kong, trying to prove me wrong, puts one down the line. Single puts him at first and third, one away.
A good slap by Funky Kong, putting chemistry on for DK, sporting the beautiful Beijing Bullet Bill red. Once again, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Lyra, who has done a phenomenal job with all the textures that have made this league possible to stand out.
This one's tough. Line drive. That's over the head of Blue Toad. That'll get one hop the wall. First run of the game is in. Beijing up 1-0.
That was over Magenta Toad, by the way, out at left field.
Magenta Toad. I'm colorblind.
It's okay.
Guys, we can't.
I believe Blue Toad is at... Is it Blue Toad? No, it's Yeah, blue toad's in right field, magenta toad's in left.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that just adds to my confusion then.
Yeah.
Green Madge up
All
to hit.
good. Green Madge lines one
Fly
to
ball
right.
right field. That'll get a run in.
Funky tags, runs for home, and he will score. Ooh, beating the laser throw just barely. It is a 2-0 lead. A good sack fly from Green Magikoopa.
A nice defensive play, but just too much speed there coming from third and Funky Kong.
Surprisingly.
Just barely beat out that bullet throw.
Now to bat is L Boss, light blue Yoshi, who charges but takes for strike one. This time Lexus slap. That's going to be caught by Yellow Madge to end the inning. A strong start for Beijing's offense. Not how you expect them to get the runs, but they got them nonetheless. They lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Waluigi.
They're hearing the doubters. They said, all the doubters said it was going to be hard to come in and be the slap team on Luigi's Mansion. They just said, hey, we can slap too. We could get this done, as a nice play by Funky Kong there at third, out number one.
Donkey Kong, in an interview earlier today, when asked about how he feels about this matchup, many reporters were telling him that this slap team might be too much for him, and he said, and I quote, "Hold my banana."
I thought you were going to say something like, "Auha" or something.
Oh, no. That would have been that would have been questionable, but
That would have been funny.
Anyway, Magenta Toad with a slap out to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
I probably could have taken an extra base there, but didn't try it.
Yeah. That's been a running theme I've seen tonight. A lot of base hits that could result in extra bases, but the runners just decide, nah, one base is enough.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Playing it a little too safe.
Red Pianta unable to get one past the infield. That will go right to DK for the final out. This slap core unable to get past Beijing now. And we head to the top of this second. Why don't we have a look at this Beijing lineup while we're at it? Like I've said, it is a very Kong-heavy lineup. Tiny Kong leading off, followed by Johnny Storm, Funky Kong into Donkey Kong, as we've seen, followed by Green Magikoopa, Light Blue Yoshi into Baby Mario, Baby DK, and Diddy Kong to round it off. What are your thoughts on this lineup?
Kong slop.
Kong
Very,
slop.
very standard run-of-the-mill Kong team. It's going to be strong, kind of no matter what you do. And we may be able to see it here. Diddy Kong first and second. Nobody out. Gets past the diving Pianta. And it'll load the bases. Nobody out. Beijing, a prime opportunity to add on.
Yeah, just typical of a Kong-heavy team. You would expect them to be doing much better than they have. They just had some really bad luck, unfortunately, this season. They've also played some very tough opponents to start off. They started off the season versus Bangkok, who is a Birdo team of epic proportions that has been doing very well this season. Bomberg currently at 2-1. Minnesota currently 3-0, one of the two remaining undefeated teams in the entire Sluggers League. So I think Beijing, they really just need a bounce back game, and this might be it. Oh, Johnny Storm unable to beat the throw.
That got him by a quarter step. That was a nice sack fly from Tiny Kong too earlier. We didn't mention that, but a nice star hit sack fly. Gets the third run home, 2 away.
Funky with a line drive. That's going to get down. That's going to score 2. And it is 5-0 Beijing. Funky Kong going for second.
And they throw home. So a RBI double. Big game for Funky Kong so far. He's got a couple hits in this one.
Yep. A great start for Beijing. Despite this being Luigi's Mansion, they're not too worried about trying to go yard. They're just trying to get the runs on the board that they need. And with that, Fat Luca will be stepping off the mound for Seoul. And now Peach steps on the mound. A very interesting change to the fielding. We saw earlier in the season they had Peach going in at left field with a Toad and a Pianta out in the outfield. So that when Fat Luca stepped off for Peach, Fat Luca would come with the Magenta Toad, but realizing how pitching works and that it's a 50-50 between Peach and Waluigi, they decided, hey, let's adjust this fielding situation just so we don't run into that problem.
Absolutely. Always a better idea to not have any kind of pitchers at all in your outfield. Just let it ride.
Meanwhile, oh wow, the POW breaks
the POW
up
block does its
catch.
job.
Oh wow, and this time it is Blue Toad on the other end of CTE. It worked out for him as Baby DK with a definite concussion.
Oh, can they? Ooh.
Oh, Yellow Madge unable to turn a double play on Yellow Pianta. Blue Toad will make it back to second base.
Couldn't get it out of the scepter in time, I guess?
Yeah, it's
not really a glove.
It's a weird wind-up kind of situation. Charlie now up to bat for... this is, Beh.
So change up
for
the middle.
Soul, and caught, fielded by Green Madge, turns to DK for the first out, or for the second out. Yellow Madge
90
now
feet
up to bat.
Closer for Blue Toad. Here's Yellow Madge.
This could get Soul on the board, and it will. Slap
Yeah,
to left center.
will.
Baby Mario with a terrible dash attempt misses the ball. Not that it would have mattered if he had made it, but it will be a run in for Soul. It is preventing a shutout, and it is now 5-1. Peach now up to bat to round out the order for Soul, but light blue Yoshi with a grab to end the inning there.
Elite middle infield play from Beijing here.
We now head to the top of the third. Beijing looking to extend their lead. Leading off of them is Green Magic Koopa. Charges. Line drive left field. That's going to be caught by Maverick for the first out. A little bit of pre-charge there kind of hindered his follow-through, and that will be an out for Beijing as Elboss slaps. That one, though, going to be caught by Yellow Madge, not able to get past the infield for the second out.
Baby Mario had to hit his last at bat. Led off the second with a knock, and he won't get one there. Diving play, Yellow Pianta will end the inning. And Soul finally puts a 0 up on the board for Beijing. It's still 5-1, but they got to get the bats working on offense here.
Heading into the bottom of the third, Waluigi starting back at the top of the order for Soul.
Johnny Storm putting in work on the mound right now.
Absolutely, and a high fly ball to left field. Baby Mario gets under it, makes the grab. That'll be the first out before he's obliterated by the bomb. Fat Luca charging and takes for strike one.
Fat Luca in the right field down the line. That's down, and the POW block, but he won't take the extra bag.
Trying to play a bit conservative, given that they are down 4. They just want to get a few runs in, but not be too risky. Meanwhile, Magenta Toad
just
lines
trying
from
to
the
go
center.
station to station. You don't have to push it here down 4. Your run alone isn't going to change this game.
It's definitely a team effort at this point as Red Pianta steps up to the plate. Slap to center. That's down for a base hit.
Slap hit up the middle.
The boob comes into play, but Baby DK is not going to let that get past him.
This is what Soul needs. They just need to keep passing the stick on, keep getting hits, string them together.
Blue Toad charging,
one
lines
away,
one
base
deep to
loaded,
center.
charge.
This will be a sac fly guaranteed. Green Shell unable to do anything to Baby DK. Fat Luca will score from third. It is a 5-2 ball game, but a sac fly from Blue Toad, not exactly how you would have liked to have scored that run, but it does get the run in.
Better than none at all. You just got to keep chipping away here. Still plenty of game to go here for Soul. If they can get an extra run here, they'll be feeling pretty nice.
Star Yellow Pianta up the bat with 2 runners on and 2 outs. This one deep to shallow right center field.
Gap.
Oh, they make a buddy toss.
Oh,
to
the
home.
buddy toss.
But close play at the plate. Soul does make the play, and it is safe. It is a 5-3 game.
Clutch play from the Maverick. Really good base running to win the close play. Gets the run in, cuts it to 2 runs.
A great slap hit by Yellow Pianta as well. And Johnny Storm showing a bit of exhaustion on the mound. Can he get it out of this
I was
inning,
just
though?
bragging on him.
Charlie lines one to
Ground ball
right.
through.
Oh, that one hit Green Madge, that fireball. But he is able to recover before the throw back into the field of play. Yellow Madge, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Could tie
Start
the
pitch.
game with a
Oh,
big swing here, but
going to be caught
nice
by Green
grab
Madge.
from Green Madge.
Ends the rally there, but it's still a solid 2 runs from Seoul. 5-3 is your score currently as we head to the top of the 4th with Baby DK leading off, followed by Diddy Kong and Tiny Kong.
Not fun to play from behind, but I mean, you'll take what you can get. It's a 2-run game. They've proven they can score. They just got to keep stringing it together. That was a lot of hits that inning.
That was Baby DK, though, eager to respond as he lines one deep to center. That's going to be a standing double for Baby DK. Also
Now
known
that
as
is
Mike Trout.
That's how you respond right there. You see them start to chip away, get some momentum. You take it right back. Lead off, double. Now you got to bring the run around.
Diddy just not liking the pitches he's seeing from Peach for strikes 1 and 2. A star pitch from Peach. Will it have any effect on D? It will! Strike 3 as he goes down swinging. An amazing strikeout from Peach.
3 great pitches there. That second strike was right on the black. What a play.
Star pitch. That one's just over the head of Charlie. That's down for a base
That's
hit.
down the line.
Ooh, Baby DK maybe could have rounded third, but he elects to stay. Probably better to play it safe right now with only 1 out. Runners on the corner.
Definitely probably the right call.
Slap. That's going to be just past Yellow Madge. That's a base hit. Baby DK will score from third. A solid hit from Johnny Storm brings in another run, and it is a 6-3 game.
Responding to the rally, they had all the momentum sold in, and Beijing taking it right back. This is our game.
Funky Kong now trying to go yard. Lines one to right center field. That looks like it's going to be off the wall. The boo item stops the outfield from jumping for it. And that's going to put the bases
Perfectly
loaded for
timed
DK.
boo. Tiny Kong was tagging from second there, expecting the ball to be caught, but
Yeah.
gets to third, bases loaded for the big guy.
Ooh, star pitch from Peach. That's going to be a live drive from DK. Goes through the gravestone. That's going to score Tiny Kong, and bases are still loaded. A great line drive from DK. Brings in a run, keeps the bases juiced, and doesn't result in an out. Nothing more you could really ask from him there, as Peach will be retiring for the inning, and now comes in Waluigi. You still got a little bit of pitching depth from Seoul, but it's down to Waluigi and Yellow Madge. And Graggle with a base hit scores a run.
Hit
Funky Kong thinking about going home, but then decides to retreat. Now, like
He
Blue
wouldn't have
Yoshi up the
stopped
bat.
at third the first time. I think he could have made it, but he kind of hesitated
Meanwhile,
going home
Light
there.
Blue Yoshi, unable to get one past the infield, turns a double play, no run will score there. But a solid 3-run inning from Beijing. They are up 8-3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still plenty of ball game left to be played, but Seoul's got to make something happen to get back in it.
The lead back out to 5, a big-time response there.
And it looks like
that'll
the
bring up
defense is
DK.
making a statement, bringing DK in on the mound. Ground ball. Ooh, gets past the infield. Peach with a base hit. You would have liked to see Yoshi maybe try to grab that, but unfortunately, it gets past him. Waluigi now up to bat.
You can't get discouraged if you're Seoul. You got to keep swinging the bat. You got to keep getting runners on base.
Oh, and this time Yoshi turns
Control
the
what you
double
can
play.
control and a line-out double play.
What a fantastic jump by Yoshi. Elboss making the double play for Beijing as Fat Lucas steps up to the plate. Ground ball fielded by Green Madge. The green shell unable to do anything. And that will be it. 3 up, 3 down for Seoul. Beijing with a phenomenal performance so far. Let's see if they can keep it going in the top of the 5th.
Maybe Mario, you got your speed core here kind of leading off the inning. A star pitch from Waluigi. That one will not get past Yellow Madge. Out number 1, and here's Baby DK.
Very nice grab from Yellow Madge before that ball hit the ground. Meanwhile, Mike Trout lines one. Ooh, Yellow
Middle.
Pianta unable to make the dive. That's going to be a base hit.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout. Meanwhile, Diddy Kong up to bat. Change up from Waluigi slap. Caught by Yellow Madge, who is turning a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Beijing this time.
About Soul saying about time we got one to go our way on the defensive end. They put up a second 0 on the board, but they've still got a long way to go here scoring runs. So
a good part of the
you gotta
lineup
get
to
the sticks
see,
moving.
though, as you've got the slap core coming up right now. But Magenta Maverick charging, lines one right, but foul. This time he's going to slap. That's going to be a shallow hit to right field for a base hit.
Good. He's trying to take it the opposite field, and he got it to go that time with the slap. Leadoff single. That's exactly what you need. You got to keep putting base runners on, and Pianta does the same thing.
A great job by the
2
slap
on, no
core.
out.
This Cam
Just got to keep
Scatatoad
stringing them together.
watches this fastball down the middle for strike 1. Slaps this time. That's going to be to shallow center. That's down for a base hit. Bases are now loaded for star Yellow Pianta.
Is that the second or third time this game Soul has loaded the bases? I feel like they keep stringing together hits. They just need that one big swing.
They really do. It's their second time, I believe, as Yellow Pianta lines one
There it
deep to
is.
right. I think that's the big swing they were looking
There
for.
it is. Stay
It
there.
is off the foul pole, I believe, and that is gone. A grand slam home run from Yellow Pianta. Let's have another look at this
There's
one.
the big swing they've been looking for.
Ooh, that one might have gone foul, but it
wrapped
ruled a
around
home
the
run.
pole.
It wrapped around, and that is a 8-7 game right now. Soul right back in it. Ooh, DK might be crashing out after that one. Charlie with a ground ball, and the pow!
Oh no!
Charlie will
Oh,
reach
the
first
pow
on the
block.
error item. He got hit by it as well, but it still affected the throw. Went all the way out to right field. Yellow Madge now up to bat, slaps. Green Madge with the grab, turns the double play. This might be the end of the rally for Soul, but it is enough to keep them in this game. Still with only 1 out remaining, though. Peach up to bat.
That's down for a hit. 2 out knock for Peach.
Waluigi now up to bat.
Can they keep it rolling? You've seen what happens when they start stringing hits together. They've
They
been
really-
doing it all game.
Yep.
This is a dangerous offense. They just keep poking away. They keep chipping away.
Yep, that's what
And
they need
there's
to
another
do. And they're
hit.
going to keep doing it. Now up to bat is Fat Luca. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Slaps shallow center. That's going to be down for a base hit. It's going to be loaded bases for Magenta Maverick. We are back to the top of the lineup and back to where the lineup started this inning. Toad charges. Deep line drive, right field. That's going to score 2. And they're going to retake the lead on that. That might score Luca from third. He will round third. He's
Oh, and
heading
the
home.
ghost.
It's a 3-run RBI single for Magenta Toad. A phenomenal fireball. Breaking up the grab by Tiny Kong. And then also breaking the tombstone to spawn the ghost. Unbelievable
What a perfect
stuff.
item use.
Amazing.
A 3-run single.
And
He
DK,
probably definitely could have gotten extra base off that too.
possibly, but I think you will happily take the RBIs.
Oh yeah, you're not caring about where he's at right now.
Oh, well, I think you're going to
Swing
get it
drive,
anyway.
Right field. And
That's
that
deep.
is
Gone off the
gone.
wall. A 2-run shot from Red Pianta. He saw Yellow Pianta hit the grand slam, and he said, "Sir, I will have what he's having." A 2-run shot.
Soul has caught fire here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 12 to 8.
Goodness. The Wisps are setting the stadium ablaze. They are up 12-4. Blue Toad with a high fly ball to center. That's going to be caught by Baby DK to end the inning. But a phenomenal offensive showing from Soul. A
9 runs
nine-run inning.
in the frame.
2 home runs, a grand slam, and a 2 RBI home run, followed by a 3 RBI, preceded by a 3 RBI single. A just phenomenal offensive showing from Seoul. And there's the defense,
and a
Yellow
nice
Pianta,
grab
with a phenomenal dive to make the out.
Foot on the gas time now. You have taken all control of the momentum in this game. It's been a game of momentum, and Seoul has taken all of it. Now they've got to keep the foot on the gas in defense.
Waluigi throwing some star pitches here. Johnny Storm lines one left, but that's going foul for strike 2. Let's see if Waluigi can close this one out. Johnny Storm lines one to right. That's down for a base hit. Runner on for Funky Kong. See if Beijing can cut back into this lead. Oh, Funky trying to go yard like the Piantas, but that one's going foul. A little too much English on that one, if you will.
The big park up the alleys, but if you can get it down the pole.
Oh, Yellow Pianta able to grab that before it makes it to the outfield and turns a double play to end the inning. Disastrous for Beijing, as that will bring DK up to bat in the top of the 7th with nobody on, and Seoul with one more chance to extend their lead even further.
And like I said earlier, Seoul is going to want to keep their foot on the gas here. Not an ideal start, but they want to add on more here.
Out to bat is Charlie from Smiling Friends. Diddy Kong using a star pitch to try and get Beijing out of this inning as quickly as possible. Charlie with a slap. That's going to be caught, though, by Light Blue
Nice
Yoshi.
Play.
A great grab by the infield.
Nice play.
Yellow Madge, possibly the final at-bat for Seoul this inning, and possibly for the game. Takes for strike 1. Slaps. That's going to be caught by Green Madge. That will end the inning for Seoul. Unable to extend their lead. They've kind of taken their foot off the gas. They're in cruise control right now. Their defense just needs to make a stop here, and that will be it. But Beijing, leading off for them is DK. Can they score?
Like you said, that's rough.
Nobody
on base in front of DK. Him and Funky Kong are
He's
the only
still
ones
gonna
that
go
can really
yard.
hit.
That's too fast. It's gone.
It's gone.
A solo shot, but with nobody on, doesn't do a whole lot. Does
You
boost
can't really
morale,
ask for
I
a
think.
better start with the hand that he was dealt, though. Cuts the lead to 3, and you string together some base hits. Beijing can get back in this one.
Waluigi showing some exhaustion, and he's going to be stepping off the mound. He will not close out the game, and that will bring up Yellow Madge from shortstop. Kind of weakens the infield a bit. It is a fresh arm, but it does leave a lot to be desired at shortstop.
Indeed, yeah.
Green Madge watches for ball 1. A high changeup from Yellow Madge. Green Madge, swings, and that's going to be down for a base hit. Beijing desperately trying to get back in this game.
Game-tying run on deck.
Not the part of the lineup you'd like to see. Light Blue Yoshi takes for strike 1.
This is the part of the line. They
round up the middle. That's down for me. Yeah,
it's all day.
I spoke too soon. This part of the lineup has done fairly job with the slap. But now Baby Mario up to bat. Chemistry on. Nobody out. A Baby Mario 3-run homer on Luigi's Mansion would be absolute cinema. Watches right down the middle for strike 1. It's not gonna happen. Slap. That's shallow center. That's down for a base hit. Bases loaded.
Comes out, misses.
By the way, Mike Trout.
Bases loaded, nobody out. They're tying runs on base.
Mike Trout with a 2 chemistry boost. With Yoshi on second and Baby Mario on first. He's not going to charge, though. He's going to slap. That's down. Waluigi's going to turn a double play. Green Madge will score from third. The tying run now up to bat in Diddy Kong.
Not much range at short for Waluigi, but he hit it right to him. Tying run at bat now in Diddy Kong. Can he make some magic happen?
Charges. Line drive, right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Light Blue Yoshi will score from third.
Cuts it to 1.
The go-ahead run up to bat in Tiny Kong.
Tying run on first. Tying run on first, and you got the top of your lineup up with 2 away.
Oh, and that's going to be it for Yellow Madge.
Ooh.
Yellow Pianta, probably the best pitching change you could see right now because not only is he started, but it also reestablishes the infield a bit. Keeps the outfield intact
Keeps your middle
as well.
infield kind of at the spot where it was.
Oh, and Tiny Kong lines left.
Deep left field.
Is the banana going to do anything?
Got something to say about it.
It's going to drop. Giddy, round third, heading home. The boom.
Oh,
the ghost. It's a tie game. What a play. A phenomenal item from, I believe that was Johnny Storm on the item cannon that ultimately broke up the play in the outfield, and that scores a run. The go-ahead run on second with 2 outs. Johnny Storm with a chance to
throw
give.
From Pianta, in addition to the buddy toss, could have got him at home, but the ghost came out.
Johnny Storm line drive. That's going to be too deep. That's caught by Red Pianta. And Soul with a chance to end the game in the bottom of the 7th and walk it off. But a phenomenal response from Beijing to potentially force extras. Let's see what their defense can do. But leading off for Seoul is going to be Peach.
It's always great when you see the bottom of your lineup getting on base, getting hits, moving it along, getting you back to the top of the lineup where stuff like that can happen. Ooh. There's out number 1.
Peach unable to get it past Green Mage.
Here's Waluigi.
Watches the curveball down the middle for strike 1. Diddy Kong unleashes a star pitch. Funky Kong able to avoid the bananas and make the throw to first for the 2nd out, bringing up fat Luka Doncic. Luka ground ball. Fielded by Elboss, and that's 3 up, 3 down for Seoul. They left their foot. They tried to go into cruise control, but now we're in extras. We go to the top of the 8th. Funky Kong leading off.
In South Korea.
Free baseball indeed.
Scary part of the lineup due up for Beijing.
Ooh. Funky unable to take advantage, though, as he will ground out to Yellow Mage. DK would have liked to have chemistry on, but he's shown that he does not need it. Takes that curveball outside.
Homer in his last at bat to kick off the comeback.
This time
do it again. Line drive to left caught.
Oh my goodness. What a phenomenal performance by both teams to just go back and forth, keeping themselves in this game, both offensively and defensively.
Good eye.
Green Mage trying to get something going, but Waluigi able to make the grab and end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And now we're back to a slap core in the bottom of the 8th. Magenta Maverick leading off for Seoul.
The slap cores for both of these teams have really been the story of it, man. Many runs, so many times getting the bases loaded and just passing the stick off, man.
It's done tremendous work, but you've also had the power hitters in Red Pianta and Yellow Pianta who have both gone yard today to bring in some runs. And that one's going to get down. The boo. Well, yeah, that's going to
double.
A great the walk-off run on 2nd, an RBI chance for Red Pianta. Does he want to go yard, or does he just want to bring the run in?
Winning run in score position. I say
he's
bunt.
Gonna slap. No, he's gonna slap. That's
not
down.
Gonna bunt. That's
down. That's gonna bring match.
Oh, ball game.
Ball game. What a performance by Seoul.
A 9-run inning wasn't enough, but they get it done in 8. Seoul wins at home 13-12 in a Game of the Year contender.
What an absolute shootout from both of these teams. But you gotta feel really bad for Beijing. They had a strong start to this game. They were looking like they could have come out and won it, and it was just out of reach. They dropped to 0-4.
That's rough. I mean, I'd say nothing to hang your head about. Like, this is a great game, great performance by your offense. I'd say nothing to hang your head about, but you give up 9 runs in the 5th, and you start 0-4, and it's tough to come back
from. It's really hard to pinpoint at somebody because you've got the slap hitters that have done their part, the power hitter in DK that got that solo home run to get them started in that 7th inning to try to force extras. You would have liked to see maybe a
And
bit
90% of the time when you're scoring 12 runs in a game, you expect to come out on top. Just didn't get it done today.
Right. You would like to see maybe a bit more from Elboss at batting, but I mean, still phenomenal infield performance by both Elboss and Green Madge. Just not enough to get over the hump as we look at the scores from Seoul. 3 100 performances from Yellow Pianta, Red Pianta, and Magenta Maverick. Red Pianta with the 2-run homer, as well as a couple of RBIs to give them just enough runs to give them the lead. Yellow Pianta, though, with the amazing grand slam we saw. Still, a phenomenal all-around performance from both teams. Seoul jumps to 2-2, while, unfortunately, Beijing, as I said, drops to 0-4. Still the only team in the GSL yet to win a game. That's going to do it from South Korea here in Seoul, Luigi's Mansion. I am Mr. GameCube.
I'm obsessed.
And we will see you next time on the Global Sluggers League Network. Wow.
I almost didn't catch that alley-oop there at the end, I'm not gonna lie.
Hoo-wee. What a game.
I gotta take these khakis off, bro. I hope you don't get offended that I'm getting naked on the live stream.
Just don't accidentally start your camera. Alright. Oh my goodness, what a game.
I gotta put my Mario Kart pajama pants on. Hold up.
Alright, I'm gonna restart Dolphin real quick. And by that I totally mean my legit Nintendo Wii that I use to play all the games. Guys, before this final game, I really appreciate y'all coming out. I know this isn't how we normally do things. Unfortunately, Lyra was not here to host games tonight, so this was kind of almost last minute, but we really do appreciate y'all for coming out, supporting the team, supporting the GMs. This was a phenomenal night, and I hope this last game is something special as well, as we go to Bamberg, Germany at Bowser's Castle, where the Reykjavik Rat Kings will be taking on the Bamberg Jazz to round off the games for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for a Western League matchup, so stay tuned for that. And then to round it off on Sunday, we will have back-to-back games for both Eastern and Western League. Eastern League kicking off at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and rounding it off with Western League in the evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to be there for that. Anyway, let me set up our final game of the night. We have the Reykjavik Rat Kings, who I believe is... I gotta remember who their captain is. It is Luigi, versus my Bamberg Jazz featuring Bowser. Let me pull up those lineups while I'm at it. Because this was
These are the two teams that came in at the top of the Eastern League, Reykjavik and Bamberg, both at 2-1. Do I have to do solo comms this game because you can't calm your own team?
It wouldn't be ideal, so I mean, if you don't mind doing solo,
I don't mind to.
Okay.
I don't.
Could you send me the link for all the?
You did it for 2 games. I guess it's kind of
3 games technically, or
fair.
2 games. I did solo and then I did a 3rd game. So yeah.
Yeah, it's only fair.
I appreciate it. Let me set up the lineups for these teams.
Where's this game at, by the way?
Oh, right. I need to show it up on Discord. My apologies.
No, you're good. I could have looked myself, but
That's fair. It's all good.
I'm lazy.
All right, now let's see. I need my lineup. Kendrick Lamar. Where is Palpatine? There you are. Alright, Fire Bro. Red Critter. Mr. Incredible. Red Yoshi and Red Noki. Meanwhile, we have the Rat Kings. It's Green Dry Bones, Green Critter, K-Rule. K-Rule is Start, I believe, yep. Then we have Brown Critter. Oh god, it's Critter Sandwich. Alright. Squidward. Wait, where's Squidward? Am I blind? Possibly. Why don't I see Squidward in this lineup? Oh my goodness. Was there a me trade that we hadn't finalized or something? Because I do not see Squidward in the Eastern League meets.
Was there?
I wonder, was there a cross-conference me trade that occurred? Because I do not see Squidward in the Eastern League me's.
No, not that's in transactions.
That's weird because I do not see Squidward in the me's.
What color is Squidward?
Squidward should be, I think, brown? Because he's behind Brown Critter. So I'm gonna need to pull in a substitute for this game. Apologies for that. We'll figure out. Let me just double check the rosters just to be sure.
I mean, yeah, he's in the roster under the
Brown
Rat
me?
Kings.
Okay, yeah, so...
Yeah, Brown me.
That might just been something on Lyra's end. We'll try and have that fixed for next week. Let me go back to the lineups and just round this up. Baby Luigi, Green Para, Luigi.
Squidward is currently Courier 6. Lyra hasn't done the trade yet.
Ah, I see. Wait, who am I missing? Oh, right, Claire. Claire. Claire's the green me that they should have. There you are. Alright. Let me go ahead and set this up real quick. Dry Bones, left field. I think it's Green Para, then Green. Oh yeah. Player is center field. Okay. Then Green Critter. Green Dry Bones, Claire, Green Critter, K-Rule, Brown Critter, Brown Me, Baby Luigi, Green Para, Luigi. And then in terms of fielding, K-Rule first, Brown Critter second base, Green Critter third, shortstop, Squidward at catcher, Baby Luigi pitching, Green Para at right field, and Luigi at third. Okay, that's good. And finally, let me round out the Jazz lineup. I believe that is correct for both teams. Is Buzz still here? Can he confirm that this lineup is correct? Currently Courier 6. I see. Looks right to me. Okay. I will be stepping off. I won't be stepping off the stage, but I will be muting for this. Obsessed, if you can do solos, I would greatly appreciate it.
Of course, no problem.
Alright. So yeah, we apologize for that. We'll have the me situations sorted out, hopefully for the next games. But
and we are in Baumberg, correct?
Yes,
just making sure.
This is at Baumberg, Bowser's Castle. Final game of the night, guys. Thanks again for watching. I will catch y'all at the end of this game. But Obsessed, let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm ready when you are, brother. Welcome back to Baumberg, Germany, home of the Baumberg Jazz, as the Jazz pays host to the Reykjavik Rat Kings in Game 4 of Eastern League Game Day 4. Both these teams coming in 2-1 at the top of the Eastern League, trying to fight it out, see who moves on to 3-1 and who will fall back to 500, 2-2. My name is Obsessed. I am by myself in this one, as Green Drybone starts us off with a ground ball to third base. as we kick it off. Reykjavik will have a game today. Ground ball to short. Brown Critter makes the play. Out number 2. Reykjavik coming off a 13-11 loss against Northern Rhode Island at home. This is Reykjavik's first road game of the season. Green Critter base hit into the gap there. Puts a runner on with 2 away. And Baumberg coming off a 4-3 loss to Asheville. Both these teams losing in the interleague play, so trying to get back on track. And a nice play there by the bro at second base. Jumping play ends the threat against King K. Rool. Reykjavik puts up a 0 in the top of the first. In comes Gray Guy to lead off for Baumberg. Pre-charge against Baby Luigi starting on the bump for Reykjavik. Swing and a line drive caught by the Critter at second. Pretty good infield here with 2 Critters at second and shortstop. Another ball 2 there. Kendrick Lamar, the starting pitcher on the mound and second hitter in this lineup, as he will get one down the right field line, a base hit. Doesn't attempt to go to third after the shell hit, and in comes the big man himself, Bowser. He'll swing and drive. That one, nice play by Green Critter, gets the out at first on Kendrick Lamar off the bag, out number 3. And it'll be all zeros, a no-run first inning through the first inning here. All tied up as Brown Critter will come on to lead off for Reykjavik. Quick look at this Rat Kings lineup, if I can find it, as a deep fly ball to center field there for Brown Critter. Buddy jump enough. Mr. Incredible makes the grab. Out number 1. Green Drybones, Claire, Green Critter, K-Rool, Brown Critter, Squidward, Baby Luigi, Green Paratroopa, and Luigi is the batting order for Reykjavik. So this one is currently Courier 6. It should be, there's like a weird trade that hasn't gone through yet, but a nice diving stop. And out number 2 from Red Critter. Up comes Baby Luigi. Facing Kendrick Lamar. Ground ball back up the middle. It'll get through for a base hit. Green Paratroopa to hit now. Star pitch from Kendrick Lamar. Drive to deep center field. Warning track, and Mr. Incredible has no problem there. Out number 3. Nothing across yet. A dangerous part of the lineup coming up for Baumberg as we take you through their lineup. Gray Shy Guy, Kendrick Lamar, Bowser, Fire Bro here in the cleanup spot. Mr. Incredible, Red Critter, Red Noki, Red Yoshi, and Palpatine will come up the rear in the 9th spot. Fire Bro here playing second base for the Jazz. Baby Luigi gets a swing and a miss. 2-1 count. Pre-charge from Baby Luigi. This could be a factor in this one as a high fly ball into the left center gap. The shell comes out too late. Out number 1. Mr. Incredible up here. Bowser Castle, a pretty big stadium. Hard to get it out, even harder when your power's going down after a pre-charge. Mr. Incredible barrels that one up, but it'll go foul. 1-1. Swing and a slap hit. Nice grab by Green Critter for the second out. An elite infield for Reykjavik. They've got K-Rool at first, Critters at the up the middle, and Waiter deep center field. No, and gone! Green Drybones couldn't get there in time to help out. Waiter leaves the yard to center, and it is 1-0 Jazz in the bottom of the second. I think they misjudged where that one was going to be at. Just no hustle at all from Drybones. And it squeaks out over the center field wall. 1-0 Baumberg here in the second. Red Noki lines one into the right center gap. That's down. She'll turn around first, heading for second. A 2-out double for Red Noki. 2 straight hits for Bomberg. Master Roshi watches strike 1 on the black on the curveball. Pre-charge here for the second pitch. Star pitch for Baby Luigi. Line to left field, and no problem at all for Dry Bones. Makes the out, but a solo homer from the Red Critter. Waiter currently making the difference. 1-0 Bomberg as we head to the third. Kendrick Lamar still on the bump. He'll face 9-1-2, and Luigi, Green, Dry Bones, and Claire. And a line out for Luigi there. Out number 1. Green, Dry Bones with an item behind him. Swings and drives this one to center field and deep. The fire from the statue. The buddy jump too late. Solo homer. Green, Dry Bones ties it up in the top half of the third. That fire played at the perfect time, came out, got it out over the center field wall. 1-1. Claire Gecko Woe now. Fire still a possibility in center if you can get it out that way. That one's going to go out to left. The boo doesn't matter. Green Critter line drive left field, gets down for a knock. So a 2-out single for Green Critter will bring up the big guy K. Rool. An opportunity to put Reykjavik up a couple, but he'll slap. That one's down for a hit, and no throw to first to try to catch him lacking on his way. So Critter sandwich here, couple Kem behind and Kem on the bases. Swings and a line drive to right center. That's down. Green Critter around third. And the buddy toss will not come out. Reykjavik takes the lead on an RBI single from Critter. Green Critter comes in to score. Brown Critter with the RBI. K. Rool 90 feet away from adding on. And here's Courier 6. Line drive caught by Firebro. That'll end the inning, but Kendrick Lamar, looking down in frustration, gives up the lead on a solo homer and an RBI single. So Emperor Palpatine will start off here. Playing from behind now, down 2-1 in the home ballpark for the Bomberg Jazz. Swing and a high drive center field. Claire Gecko Woe underneath it, has no trouble with it. Out number 1. Kyoto faced off against Bomberg earlier tonight. Kyoto fell 7-3 at home against Bangkok. We just had Beijing and Seoul duke it out, a Game of the Year contender. Seoul coming out on top 13-12 behind an insane back and forth offensive affair. Line out to center, that will end the inning. This is our final game tonight between Reykjavik and Bomberg. Buenos Aires and Dublin faced off in the first matchup of the night. Buenos Aires snapping its losing streak at 3, taking down Dublin 8-5. An exciting night of baseball. If you ever want to not miss another exciting night of baseball, follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, and join the Discord down below. It really helps us out. We thank you for watching the Global Sluggers League. We'll be right back here tomorrow, 7 o'clock, as Western League comes on the air. Green Paratroopa in the box. Charge hit down the line. It'll land just foul. So 2 strikes from Kendrick Lamar. The charge pitch, ground ball. Firebro magic catch gets the out for out number 2. And in the 9-hole, Luigi comes up. A strong 9-hole can really get on base, and he does there. That'll bring up Green Dry Bones. He'll swing and drop that one into left field. So 2 on, 2 out for Reykjavik as they look to add on Claire Gecko to hit. No charge, slap, hit, ground ball to short, 6-4 fielder's choice. That will end the inning. It's 2-1, Reykjavik still after 3.5. Big leadoff hitter in Bowser, but against Precharge, does he still have enough muscle to get it out? Racing back to the wall, it'll be off the wall, fair ball. Bowser around second, going for third, a leadoff triple for the big man. I never expected that, he just kept running. Leadoff triple for Bowser, and here's Fire Bro. 90 feet away from tying it up, and he will. And that gets past Green Paratroopa. The lava comes out. Fire Bro gets up an extra 90 feet. The go-ahead run in scoring position now. Here in the bottom of the fourth, a nice play there. I don't know what Green Paratroopa was doing. Took a bad angle and then just watched it sail by. And that may be enough to get Baby Luigi off the mound in a tie game. Mr. Incredible up to hit. Go-ahead run on second base in scoring position with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. He'll swing and ground. That one, the boo doesn't do any difference, but it moves up Fire Bro 90 feet. A decent at-bat there for Waiter. Now with the go-ahead run 90 feet away, he'll sky this one into right center field. That should be good enough to get the run in. Claire Gecko makes the catch. The runner coming in from third scores, and Bomberg takes the lead back 3-2 here in the fourth inning. A big leadoff triple there from Bowser. Really got the offense rolling here. And that will do it for Baby Luigi. He'll come off the mound for Big Luigi. Big time man Luigi in to hit now, or to pitch now for Reykjavik. Red Noki lines out to Critter at second base. He gives up the lead, but it's still a tight affair here in Bomberg. It's 3-2 after 4. Critter sandwich due up for Reykjavik. This part of the lineup can definitely do some damage. Green Critter lines it to left field. It gets past Red Yoshi. Lava comes in. The shell comes in. He's getting bullied out there. And can we see another triple? Another leadoff triple. Back-to-back half innings. And that will put Kendrick Lamar on low stamina watch as K-Rule comes up. An opportunity to put Reykjavik back on top. He'll charge and watch the first pitch go by. Tying run on third. Swinging a ground ball. Waiter. He makes the throw home. He's got enough time to get K-Rule's slow self at first. Another Critter here in Brown Critter. Hits that one to dead center. That should get a run in. If it doesn't get more, the buddy jump is late. Go ahead, homer. And Reykjavik on top here in the fifth. Brown Critter out to center. The same thing happened earlier where we just saw they were slow to get to the buddy jump in center field, and it gets the best of Bomberg that time as they will opt to move to the big man Bowser. Down 4-3 here in the fifth, and he will star pitch to get a guaranteed first strike. That one's a swing and a drive down into the gap in left center. Here comes, no, not around first. He'll stay there. Brown Me stays put. So a 1-out single. Baby Luigi slaps. Nice play by Fire Bro. They get the double play to end the inning. But not before the lead changes hands once again. Reykjavik up 4-3 after 4.5. A lot of lead changes in this one. Back and forth affair. Red Yoshi grounds out to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Emperor Palpatine, 9-hole hitter for Bomberg. Swinging another ground ball, and the POW comes out and gets Palpatine to first. It hit K-Rule, but it didn't hit Palpatine, so he gets to first base unharmed. So one away with a runner on, and here's the top of the lineup, Gray Shy Guy. Watches that one outside for a ball. Line drive caught by Critter, and they get the out at first. Brown Critter makes up for the POW, gets a double play, ends the inning, and keeps the lead intact for Reykjavik as they will look to add on the bottom of their lineup coming up. 8-9-1. Up 4-3 as we head to the 6th. Here's Green Paratrooper to lead off. Bowser, an imposing force on the mound, even without pre-charge. We do have Bowser pre-charge turned off as he'll get a ground ball back to himself. 1-3 for the putout to start the inning. Here's Luigi. He'll slap out to left field. That'll get down for a single. 1-on-1 out for GDB. Had a big homer to start off this game. And he'll slap there. A nice grab by Waiter. The throw to first in time. Double play ends the inning. That throw barely got Luigi at first. A lot of double plays coming out of these critters in the middle infield. And a big opportunity for Baumberg to take the lead if they can get a leadoff hit from Kendrick here. Ball 1. Got chemistry from Bowser behind him. He'll swing and drive that one back up the middle, but a nice grab by Critter. Doesn't allow Kendrick Lamar to reach base on the leadoff single. And here comes Bowser, an opportunity to tie it up. Takes ball 1. He's going to look for his pitch. A star pitch will come out from Luigi the Whirlwind, but it will not matter. That's down in the gap for a single. And Bowser around first. He'll go to second. A 1-out double for Bowser. Firebro with a runner in scoring position. An RBI chance here. He needs to tie this game up. Bottom of the 6th. They're running out of time. Charge swing. He'll watch strike 1 on the outside. Star hit into left center. That's down. And that'll get past the outfield and a roll to the wall. GDB and the buddy toss. Gets by GDB. He was caught up in the lava. This one's getting the best of me, but we're tied 4-4 here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Firebro in scoring position for Mr. Incredible Baumberg with an opportunity to go up late. Watches strike 1 on the black. Strike 2 called. 0-2 pitch. What do you got, Luigi? Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Stands his ground. A big K. But he's got Waiter waiting on him on deck. He'll swing and drive. Deep left field. And you can't forget about it. Baumberg on top 6-4. Oppo Taco for Waiter. And they answer back and take the lead 6-4 on the 2-run jack from Waiter. And here's Red Noki with 2 outs. Ground ball, and that will do it for this inning. One more opportunity for Reykjavik in the top of the 7th inning, and this is the part of the lineup that you want up. Claire Gecko into Green Critter, K-Rule, and Brown Critter to follow if they can get that far. But a Bowser is a huge force to deal with on the mound. Swing and a drive. That's down for a knock. Leadoff single from Gecko. Tying run to the plate. Green Critter. Charge swing. That's a line drive. It's down. One hops the wall. And the item hit. Yoshi, here comes Claire around third. And she decides to turn back. 2 on, nobody out. K-Rule. He slap hits into right field, and the boom comes in at the perfect time. It gets past Red Noki. Claire scores, cuts the lead to 1. Second and third for Brown Critter. tying and go-ahead runs on base. A big swing and a big item use there from Brown Critter, and he can keep it going. Bowser. That one. Deep. Left. Right. Center. And it's gone. A 3-run shot for Brown Critter. They're going back and back at it again. Swing after swing, hit after hit, haymaker after haymaker. Reykjavik back on top, 8-6, still nobody out. Bowser uses a star pitch out of frustration and then gives up a line drive into left center down for a hit. 4 straight hits. Or is it 5? It's 5 straight hits here in the 7th inning, still no outs. Ground ball, and Fire Bro will turn the double play. So 2 away as they finally break the streak of hits for Reykjavik, but that one will be caught in left field, so they get 3 outs. They get out of the inning, but they are down to a 4-run frame for Reykjavik, and the bottom of the Bomberg lineup coming up, you got 8-9-1. But if the bottom of this lineup can turn over, you've got some big hitters there at the top of this lineup. Red Yoshi into center, out number 1. Charge hit, couldn't get down. Here's Palpatine. Watches strike 1 on the outside corner. Charge hit, that will get down in right field. So a 1-out single. Great Shy Guy, the last thing you just need to keep passing the stick. A nice grab. Can they get him? And they do. What a play to end it. Reykjavik in a back and forth battle comes out on top. 8-6 in Bomberg. They get the win in a road battle. What a game there. 8-6 our final. Reykjavik takes the win over Bomberg. They move to 3-1. Bomberg drops down to 2-2. What a game here in Bomberg. And who better but Brown Critter, player of the game in this one for Reykjavik. 180 points, 150 batting. He had some big swings in this one, including a big homer there at the end of it. On the flip side, the Critters just took over this game, man. Only 20 batting from Star Bowser for Bomberg. That one's gotta hurt, but 110 from Waiter in that 6-hole spot, 80 of that coming from batting. The Critters took over in Bowser Castle tonight. A big game here, and that'll do it. Once again, our final score, Reykjavik 8, Bomberg 6. Thank you for watching Eastern League Game Day 4 here on the Global Slugger League Network. We will see you right back here tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central for Western League. We'll see you then. I've been obsessed. Man, that was a slugfest. That was fun.
Yo, Buzz,
I know it probably wasn't as much fun for you, but that was fun to call.
That was a hell of a game. I'm not upset that we lost. I'm upset how we lost because of Bowser just giving up 5 hits in a row, not using a single star pitch, and then using
that
star
was
pitch
wild.
on a me. I was Red Critter hitting
and
the 2-run shot
giving
to give
a
us
hit
the
up
lead,
to that
then,
me right after.
Yeah, just like they turned the double play, but then we were at the worst part of our lineup to not get to Bowser to potentially walk it off, and it did not work. It was frustrating. But Buzz, you got a hell of a team. Y'all played phenomenal. So congrats on the win. GG's.
Yeah, 3-1. That's big time, man. That's top of the Eastern League. I'm pretty sure. Eastern League doesn't have any undefeated teams.
Yeah, that is correct.
So,
they are the only, I believe, if not the only 3-1 team, I think. Actually, let me
really?
Let me fact check that. I believe it's either, no, I think, No, Bangkok
Was
is
Dublin
also
Bangkok?
Bangkok is 3-1.
Oh, Bangkok
Reykjavik's
beat
3-1.
Kyoto. Yeah.
Dublin, Bamberg are 2-2, along with Seoul, and the 1-3 teams are Kyoto and Buenos Aires, and 0-4 is Beijing.
I hate that for Beijing, man.
Yeah,
That was such a good game.
That was a hell of a game.
It's not for lack of trying.
Not
It's
gonna
just
lie, even though I
luck.
lost, my team lost. All these games were bangers.
Oh, dude, yeah.
These were insane games.
I was only here for 2 of them.
And guys, you're gonna see more tomorrow night, same time. We've got the Western League games coming up. I believe Lyra will be hosting those to give me a break from hosting these games, but we'll have to check in on that. But again, congratulations to everyone who won tonight. Again, thanks to everybody who came out, and if you're new here, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below wherever you are on YouTube. Join the Discord to catch these games live on Discord and be a commentator. That sounds like fun, right?
Yeah,
But,
it's so much fun.
A solid 2 hours of games is going to do it from us. Thanks again, everybody, for watching and coming on out. We'll see y'all tomorrow back here at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Western League. Y'all have a good night.
Peace out.